Justin, finding a love like ours was something that I always prayed for. I just never knew it actually existed until I met you. In December of 2018, I remember seeing you for the first time. I had this instant gut feeling that I knew you were the one. I remember saying to my coworker, "He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be mine one day," and winking at you as you walked into the door. I was so nervous during our first conversation, but the way you looked at me calmed every nerve I had. During our first date at the Cheesecake Factory, we talked about our 5-year plan. Since then, we have surpassed everything we set out for. I look at you every day, and I am so unbelievably grateful that you are mine. We stand here today on our wedding day, a day that we have worked so hard for. We made it. I am so proud that I get to call you my husband and to be loved by you. You have the kindest heart and are incredibly handsome. You are patient, the best dad to Kennedy, and ultimately, you are the kind of person that makes everyone want to be better when they are around you. You've seen me through some of my worst days and love me even when I know I'm being stubborn. You are my coffee, football, travel, dinner, although we usually decide between Chipotle or Chick-fil-A, and life partner. Today, in front of all of our friends and family, I vow to be faithful to you for the rest of our lives. I vow to honor, support, encourage, and walk by you. I promise to persevere when times get tough, knowing that any challenges we might face, we will conquer them together. We are a team, and I will always be your biggest advocate. I vow to love you unconditionally for the rest of our lives because I never want to know what life is like without you. I promise to always ask for your Starbucks order before I make a coffee run, steal a bite of your ice cream even when I have my own, and scratch your back before we fall asleep. Ultimately, I vow to be the best wife I can be and to stand by your side through thick and thin. Choosing you is the best decision I have ever made. I love you so much.
Ashley, you are my partner, my best friend, and the love of my life. Before we first met, I remember praying for a woman who was kind, pure-hearted, and beautiful. A woman that could love me and also love Kennedy as her own. I didn't expect to find her or that she would be standing here with me today. Our relationship has taught me so much. You've shown me that I am enough and that my faults don't define me. You've shown me how it feels to be loved, respected, and supported. You've taught me what's mine is yours, especially when it comes to my ice cream. Every day I am impressed by your courage, strength, and passion you have with every aspect in your life. You took a chance on me, and not only did you steal my heart, but you also earned Kennedy's. You always challenge me to become better in everything I do, and I'm a better man for that. Today, I commit the rest of my life to you. Ashley, I promise that I won't ever take you for granted. I promise to hold you every day and make you feel safe. I promise to support you through the good times and the bad, just as you've done for me. I promise to make sure you know that you are loved each day. And I promise to put our family first above all else. I promise to also always make you laugh and laugh together. These vows are not only commitments, they're privileges. I'm so honored to call you my wife. I love you. Here's to forever.
Kennedy, thank you for filling a void in my heart that I never knew I had. I remember the day I met you. You were hiding behind your daddy wearing a princess dress and tiara. Your smile and honoring giggles lit up the room. I knew at that moment you were going to be my best friend. We teamed up against him when we both decided we wanted cheese pizza when he wanted pepperoni. He knew he was in trouble then. We got our cheese pizza. You have taught me so much about life, and we still have so much to learn together. You are goofy, smart, sweet, sassy, and beautiful more than you will ever know. I promise to love you unconditionally, give unlimited snuggles, guide you, help you challenge your dad in tickle competitions, and be the best stepmom I can be to the best little girl I know. Watching you grow up has been the biggest blessing and privilege. Today isn't just about me and your daddy. I am making this commitment to you. Today I tell your dad I do, and I promise to love you forever too.
For those of you who don't have the honor of knowing me, I'm Brandon Lee, and now that the whole ceremony is done, I can introduce myself as Justin's brother-in-law. And I guess I'm Ashley's brothers too. But today is a really cool day. You know, the venue is beautiful, love is in the air, and we're fortunate enough to bring two families together, Louise and Coquette. Together, we're able to create more memories, laugh a little harder, and make each other stronger, even stronger than T-Mobile's 5G nationwide coverage.
We both hoped you would one day find your forever soulmate. The night we met Justin, I believe you remember, we told him, just be yourself. We don't have to go through the months of getting to know each other, the awkwardness, just be yourself. I believe I told him, if you gotta fart, fart, we don't care. Just be who you are. I know I tend to attach to people a little more easily than others, but your dad is always the quiet observer. He watched the two of you together, and I tend to defer to his judgment. He has always been my moral compass and my conscience. When I knew Justin had his approval, which is not easy to earn, even with his friendly demeanor, I knew today was coming. Justin, we think you know we have high expectations for anyone that marries any of our children, and you far exceeded them. You're a natural fit into our family, and we're so grateful you fell in love with our daughter. And now we get to officially welcome you into our crazy little tribe.
Ever since the beginning, my dad has always been there for me, even through the hardest times, whenever he was mad at me or something. He would always be there for me. So, same thing with Ashley. I love them so much. I couldn't imagine not having them with us. And they're just the light of our lives. The end. Bye.
Your wedding day is one that seems to fly. It's a day filled with emotion, friends, rings and dances. Many people will remember how fleeting their own wedding day was. So, I want you to take a few seconds and look into each other's eyes. Think about the happiness you're feeling in this place, in this moment. Really, let that feeling set in. Let it register in your heart and in your mind. Now, I want you to think about your life in 20 years from now. Where are you? What are you doing? We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but they are always complementary. John Lennon once said, "A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality." For you two, that new reality starts right now, as we finalize this unbreakable unity. Inasmuch as you have sealed your vows, in the presence of those gathered here today, by the giving of these rings, and have consented to live together in marriage, it gives me much pleasure to pronounce that you are now husband and wife. Justin, you may kiss your bride.